All right, welcome to episode 38 of Inside the Paint. We're here with the girlfriends. Well, two of them, not me. Anyways, we are, man, I'm depressed this episode.
All right, well.
On that chipper note.
We're doing a
On that
quiz
note.
about NBA logos. We're going to have them guess some NBA logos, and whoever answers first gets a point. That's how we're doing it. That's how we're starting it off. And then we have a little bit of news and all that stuff we'll get to later. If you guys want to introduce yourselves, you can.
Hey guys, I'm Ava, John's girlfriend.
I'm Macy, Ben's girlfriend.
And I'm
Yeah.
Luke, John's boyfriend.
Hey, I'm his boy.
Polyamorous.
That's right.
All right, so we're going to get this started. Let me just load it up here. They already seen the
Look
first
at
one,
those
so
Proud Boys.
it is not going
Shut
to...
up.
Okay, so everyone should be able to see it if you're watching on video. This isn't probably going to work for anyone who's listening, but oh well. So whenever you guys are ready, you can start guessing.
Boston.
Irish.
Oh, Macy gets a
Wait,
point
I
there.
knew.
What did she say?
I don't know. I couldn't hear her, but you were wrong.
She said the Boston Celtics.
They
How
are the
did
Boston.
she know that?
That's city and name.
Oh, whoops!
How was I
accidentally-
supposed to know that?
It's not
Wait
really
a
good.
minute. Wait a minute.
Celtics.
Are you looking at this right now?
What the fuck?
LOL, that's pretty funny.
Well, I guess she was wrong. No points given.
All right. Well, this is a pretty easy one.
You know this one. Say it. Say
See
it.
the Cavaliers.
I get a point.
She had it first. She had it first.
Did
You got
she?
this.
God, I switched. Oh, we won't do that one because I couldn't hear.
God damn it, Luke.
So,
Wait,
this was
Kristaps
an easy one.
Porzingis got injured.
I don't care.
Okay, I'm gonna have to.
Okay then.
Leaving Cavs, I got it correct. Oh no.
I don't even know this one.
Really?
There's a snake and
Ben.
there's a bell
I mean, not
and
Ben.
there's
John.
a T.
John, how do you not know this one? It's a bell. What
I-
city is it?
I
Hey,
was.
That's
Is
the
it,
answer.
is it Philly?
It is
Philadelphia.
It has something to do with history.
Think of the bell. Hey,
Think of the bell.
Ava, think of the bell. What does the bell symbolize in Philadelphia?
The Liberty Bell?
The Liberty Bell. What does liberty stand for?
Freedom?
Freedom. What was established?
1776? The 76?
Did she say?
The 76
Did Macy
Sixers.
say it?
Yeah.
Damn it.
God
Macy
damn
said
it.
it.
Okay.
I had to walk through that one. I don't know anything.
I was listening to you walk through it, and that's what helps me.
There you go. See, we should have muted ourselves. We should have muted ourselves.
Now we know we can't talk because Macy's just gonna copy me.
What kind of bird is that?
Stop talking.
Don't help her out every time.
All right.
yeah, like, come on, John.
Oh my gosh! I accidentally exited out.
Was I right?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well,
Well,
welcome to
shit.
episode 39
I accidentally pressed end.
of Inside.
Was
I accidentally
that a
pressed
Red
end call.
Hawk?
No,
Damn
No.
it.
John.
I said no. You guys heard me.
It looks like a Red Hawk. Okay.
You're being too specific.
The Hawks?
Why did they have
Macy-
them?
Macy got
Macy
it.
got it. Hawks.
What the actual hell? We got one.
Well, no, we didn't, because Luke's not counting the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Because
I couldn't
it's
hear
too
who said
easy.
it
You
first.
both get it.
Heat.
Okay.
Oh, I know this one. The Heat.
Oh,
Oh, did you
Macy
hear?
said it first.
How did?
Wait, what? I just said it. Can you
Macy-
get at least half a point, please? Can I please have a half a point?
We'll give her a half a point. Give her a
Thank
half a
God.
Oh,
point.
no, we're not doing half,
Half a
points.
point, I guess.
Got
Ben's
it.
not a fan of partial points.
Every
Ben just
every
hates
ti-
me. It's
How about
fine.
this? How about this? Every time Macy gets it, well, every time Macy gets it, John has to drink.
Oh Jesus, I'm not fucking wasted.
Okay. You don't mention me at all. Don't pet me like that.
All right.
That was
next
the
one.
Heat.
Yeah. You're never gonna guess this.
Yeah, I don't
Clippers?
think I will either.
She just said it. She
Clippers!
just said it.
She said it. She said
Ava?
I don't know. I guess. I
Wow.
guess.
All right.
I saw C, and I was like, what do I know with Clippers?
Whoever made this quiz sucks.
It's the Clippers.
Yes!
Good job. Okay. All right.
Next
what does that
one.
look like?
The Bears.
No, it's like a football team.
That looks like a bear to me, John.
What kind of?
No, stop it. Stop
John,
it.
I'm not cheating. I promise.
No, he just said what kind of
I know.
bear.
I know.
You. Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
Macy
That was
said
a
it
dead
first.
tie.
That was kind of a tie.
Okay.
We'll give it.
We
just
each get a half
both-
a point.
How about they both get
Get
a point?
You both get a point.
Both
Okay.
get 8 points.
Yes, Macy. Who's keeping track of the points?
I hope Luke is.
Hold on.
Wait, what?
What the fuck? We already did this
All
one.
right.
El Pardones.
The music notes.
You're extraordinarily close.
Jazz?
Macy said
The
it.
what?
The Jazz.
Fuck.
Utah Jazz.
Wait, can I cuss on
Nope,
here? I
it's the
can't.
Raptors.
You
Yeah,
can
you-
jazz. You can jazz. You can cuss.
You can jazz.
Hornet?
Hornet.
Oh,
Damn
Macy
it.
got it just by
Wow.
a second.
We're getting fast at
Macy.
this.
I'm sorry.
Oh, this one doesn't have.
This one's gonna be really difficult.
The
I'll give you
Nets.
this. I'll give you the city. It's Detroit.
Pistons?
She got it. Macy got it.
Did she get it
What
already?
is it?
The Pistons.
Detroit what?
Pistons.
The actual hell?
Because Detroit is a major industrial piston. You should know this one.
This is an
the,
easy one.
The biggest
Yeah.
biggest NBA team.
The
Knicks?
She's
Oh.
got it. She's got it. Sit.
Ava got it first.
Ava got it. That's right. Hey, put it here, baby.
An N, Y, and a K. And an S, so I guess that.
Where's the S?
Right
Okay.
on the end.
This better be fast.
Bulls.
The Bulls.
I think Macy got it.
That was kind of a tie.
Macy got it.
You
No,
said
Macy
Macy.
had that good
What
second.
the hell? This is bias.
I tried to go for you.
The
What?
Is
Skeletons.
this supposed to be the Pistons again?
I
I
don't.
want to say
Is
that's
it?
the Pistons again.
Yeah, I guess
I
so.
guess so.
Never seen that logo in my life.
Kings?
The Swords.
Who said Kings?
Macy got it. The King.
Why? Macy said she was like, I'm not gonna be good at this. I think Macy's
Oh.
been hiding. I think she's been brushing.
Close. Not quite though.
I think she's been brushing up on teams.
Oh, I'm surprised Macy doesn't get this right away.
That's
I'm
the Wolves.
surprised.
Why would they call themselves the Wolves?
Because what does Minnesota have a lot of?
I don't know.
Gloves.
Timberwolves? Wait, she say
She
that?
did say that.
Okay. I didn't know if I just gave away the answer.
Wait, is that what it is?
Did Macy get it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she got it.
How did she?
It was the
For that
Timberwolves.
being my favorite team, that did take a while for her to get though.
That's I don't know.
Who's
why
that
that's
now?
on here.
We've already done that one.
It was
What
the
the
first
fuck?
one.
What is happening? That was the Cleveland Cavaliers. I know that one.
Okay, who's this one? Not the Rocks. No.
Projects?
The
Magic?
Shooting Stars.
I think Ava or
Ava said
Macy
it.
got it.
Oh, I've got names mixed up. Yeah, Macy said it first.
Why is Macy so good at this? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You knew I was gonna be bad at this though, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Spades.
No,
Is that what that is? I was so confident too.
Look at the logo. Look at
I'm looking
look
at
at the
it.
logo. Look at what's inside the logo.
Looks like a skeleton.
It's not a skeleton, but it rhymes with skeleton.
Pelicans?
Yep. John, I'm surprised you don't like try and brainwash Ava with all your basketball knowledge when we don't record.
Well, it's because I'm not a horrible girlfriend or boyfriend.
Oh, really?
whatever I
You're
am.
not? That's crazy.
You're not a
You're not a horrible girlfriend. That's good to
I'm
hear.
not a horrible girlfriend.
The Lakers.
There you go.
Ava
See, we
got
got a
one.
point. Thank you, Ava.
Yes. Boom, baby.
Okay. Oh, all right.
All right.
This
Hornets.
quiz
This is a
sucks.
horrible quiz.
This quiz sucks.
Why didn't we like go?
Up, not big.
Phoenix foul.
The Phoenix Fowls.
Foul.
Macy just said it twice.
Oh, did she? I'm sorry, I can't.
Wait, what was it?
The
I feel like
Suns.
This-
Ben is like
I have
whispering
to, I have
answers
to
to her.
turn
Low-key.
up Ben a bit.
Maybe.
I feel like there's cheating occurring.
No, literally.
I
all-
used to watch college basketball, and one of my favorite players went to the Suns.
that is true.
There
She
you go.
was.
That's probably what it is. Ava's just sports dumb.
I don't know.
So.
I guess we'll do this one.
Okay.
Oh shoot, they're gonna think of something different. It's the Hawks. I just realized that they're probably not
It's
gonna
like-
guess the thing they guessed.
I was gonna guess the Hawks.
I was thinking.
Oh, that was it.
Yes. Why didn't we like go through this quiz before to like see if it was
You think I don't prepare that much.
You would think.
fair enough?
So is that going
No,
to be the
that was-
quiz?
that was
Or-
great.
No, I don't think so.
We did great. That's the Lakers.
Why don't we do a Kahoot? You guys want to do a Kahoot?
Is there a Kahoot available?
Probably. There's
Wait,
always-
a
Probably.
Kahoot?
He's saying.
I haven't been on a Kahoot in a
I just
billion
want to let the record show. Macy had 14 to Ava's 4. So, John, I think you might owe me now.
Well, hold on, but was that the main one, that shitty ass quiz, or is this Kahoot gonna be the main?
That's for you guys to decide.
I mean, even though there was a few duplicates there, Macy still got the majority. Of
She
all
gets
of
the
it.
logo part. Why don't we just do an easy NBA quiz real quick?
What NBA quiz are you suggesting, Lucas?
I don't know. I'm just gonna type in easy NBA and see what happens.
Easy NBA. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Ben, I owe you a 6-pack.
Whoa,
Hell
whoa,
yeah.
whoa! Why don't I get nothing?
Because you're the host, Luke. That's what you chose.
But
You
I'm
chose to be
lonely.
the
I have
host.
to drink.
I thought Macy would be as bad as this is.
I thought so.
I didn't think Macy would be that good.
I was way in over my head.
Macy, like studied for this months beforehand and stuff.
She heard that we
I
were
didn't
doing
know
about
what we
this,
were
and she
doing
was like,
until, like a couple hours ago.
"A Quizlet."
All right. Let's see here.
It looks like AOC
What was going on?
from
Her?
the side.
Seriously?
That's a guy from
Oh,
the
at the
side,
side.
like for a second.
I think this individual might be a Native American.
No.
Oh, that individual too. I could be wrong.
I think we should probably get on with the rest of the podcast. We're running pretty late right now.
Well, hold on. I gotta find a. Okay, we'll just do
There's
it.
plenty of cahoots.
Here's an NBA player.
Does that mean we have to like get a code? Wait, players?
No.
Oh no.
You can do this. This
Here,
isn't that bad.
NBA. This is
Inside.
called NBA Trivia Easy.
No, I can do the players. Let's do the players. We could do the players.
It's gonna be which team is this? There's a team called the Orlando. This is very easy.
That's too easy.
Wait, how do
Let's do the players.
Am I sharing my screen still?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
This is pretty cool.
that is definitely Native American Indigenous Enterprise Dance. Okay, I could have just fucking read.
Okay.
Yeah, use your big brain.
Well, it's actually funny. You know, men have 2 brains.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get. Oh, it's still loading. There we go. I am not gonna have this music on.
She did that.
This is still just
You're,
Macy.
uh,
and Macy, right?
Yes.
Horny bastard.
Fuck off. Wait, we have to join? Okay. Oh, 1 second. 1 second.
Can I join?
No.
Oh,
Damn it.
me and John were about to take over this whole
We've got
game.
the app.
And
Look up some Miranda God's names.
then I would join and compete against fucking blow Ava and Macy out of the hole.
Wait, I haven't joined yet.
Alright.
224065. All right. Even. All right, let's go.
Alrighty.
They used to too.
Basic ass.
I'm really good at
I'll be reading out the questions as well for people that are listening.
Are you ready?
I feel so much pressure doing Kahoots.
What team is this? I guess I can't read that out. Oh my god, it says it in the fucking. Good job, guys.
Alrighty.
Oh, but they do get points for answering it faster, though. I forgot that. So I guess it's not as bad. Okay,
Alright, so-
there's a team called the Orlando Magic. That's right. I was gonna read them out, but like
I got fast fingers.
2
All
points.
right, 2 points. 2
This is
points.
getting
2 points.
intense.
Stressful. This is so stressful.
NBA's is cities in what country?
What the? Oh. Damn it!
What
the hell?
Toronto Raptors is a Canadian team.
I didn't know they were in Canada.
Alright.
Yeah.
Davis still has a 2-point lead.
Okay, okay.
And
You're
which
good.
player
You
is
got it
an
wrong.
MVP player? Which one
What?
has won an MVP?
I'm guessing that.
Which one did you guess? Oh, you guys both got it. Good job.
Yeah,
He got it
let's-
recently.
Yes.
7
You're
points.
a few
Ava's in
points.
the-
Yeah, 7 points. Yeah, I can't do math.
Macy, I'm sorry. I'm
Which
really good at
team
Kahoot.
area do you favor? Oh wait, what?
What?
I don't think there's a
What?
wrong answer in this one. Why
I'm
is there a
saying
picture of
that.
the Rock? I don't.
What did you say, Southern?
I
Oh,
said Midwest.
wow.
Yeah, see, they're all right, so it doesn't fucking matter.
There
I
better
guess.
not be points for that.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no point.
Okay. 3 more questions left. Team Thunder is from what city?
Think about a state and a city that's like high.
Ooh, I
in
don't know.
thunderstorm.
Macy already answered.
They, who got? Did you get it wrong? You get it wrong.
I'm sorry.
Ava's
I
gonna
don't know
have to
anything
answer.
about
Ava's gonna have to
the
answer this
weather of
quick.
other states.
Oklahoma
My
has
bad.
a lot of thunder.
Stands for National Basketball Awesome.
That's pretty good. That's really good, actually.
Are you serious? There's points for that? Okay. All right. 2 more. What does NBA stand for, though? What are these choices? Man, this really is easy, huh?
You looked up a
Never
really easy NBA.
That was
NBA
Listen,
quiz.
it's easy. I personally have a question. Is basketball USA's national sport?
I'd have to say no.
This is so fucking stupid. This
Baseball's
is,
the American pastime.
It's not baseball either. It's definitely football.
It's the American pastime. That's literally what it's called.
pastime, but it's not the national sport. It's a
Baseball, and
pastime.
there's still last
I
game.
thought baseball was the national sport.
No.
It is football.
Yes.
I think.
Oh, and Macy won that as well.
And Macy won that. Only by one, though. Only by one.
Only by 1.
Good job.
All right, good
Yeah.
job, guys.
We win.
That was, and I just realized how stupid this probably made them look, just because of how stupid the questions are. But
Thanks, guys.
Shoot, I got to turn my light. All right, let's get into some of the topics.
You're kicking me out.
Are you gonna go make mac and cheese? All right. 2 batches. Bulk seeds.
Oh, you're just fully kicking me out now. Fine then.
Okay.
Hurry up. And then when you're done, just bring it up to me. Remember, let the penny out of a crate.
How long is this going to be?
I think Ben and I are both gonna try not to make it too.
Yeah, we're probably gonna be like 15 minutes.
There you go. Make sure penny's let out of a crate. You can just leave this chair where I'll put it. Good job.
John,
So-
I will be gracious and I will share some of my 6-pack with you.
You know what? God damn it, Ben. Thank you very much. You let me know what you want and I'll grab it. Obviously not for Ben, though, because Ben's not 21. So
It's a 6-pack of Pepsi.
it's a 6-pack of Pepsi.
Yeah.
Or
I'll-
Bang Energy, rather. Bang Energy.
Yeah, exactly.
Not sponsored
Not sponsored.
yet.
Hopefully sponsored.
No, not sponsored.
Bye, podcast. Have fun, boys.
John, you gonna plug back in your headphones?
Definitely. I'm trying to look. Okay.
The echo wasn't too bad during that apart, but
That's
like
good.
it's starting to again for some reason. How long we got so far? How long did that take?
Or
20 minutes. That's what I thought.
before we actually get into the Cavs and the Warriors sections that we agreed on doing, I just want to share with you guys
Oh, din-in-it.
What?
I kind of went all out for this. I will show you guys a video on Snapchat of the shit I did.
I feel like
For the-
anytime Ben has a weird statistic, I'm just gonna like play the ESPN jingle.
It's not. This one isn't a weird statistic. It's just a very in-depth statistical analysis.
Din-in-it.
It's-
I'm surprised John hasn't said anything stupid yet. We do have
They have a look
ukulele.
around. He retained himself.
Ooh, I haven't played ukulele in a while.
Well, you know how to play it better than I do. So kudos to you.
Those are the only 3 chords I know.
It's 3 more than I know.
Okie dokie. Okay. Let me take a quick swig.
What are you drinking today, Lucas?
Some Dale piss.
Nice. Nice.
Yes. Okay.
Very cool.
I am just gonna pause the record. All right, we are now into the Warriors and Cavs segment of this short edition of podcast. Then we'll be doing some news announcing, actually. So, Ben, if you'd like to kick it off, since the video that you've showed us was very extensive.
It was, yes. So, yeah, like the Warriors are, as of November 24th, they are 15-2, sitting first in the West. Last year, after 17 games, they were 9-8. A lot of people are probably going to attribute their success to Curry, which he deserves a lot of that. Don't get me wrong. Poole's also been very good, but one of the biggest things is all of the people they brought in versus all of the people that they let go between last year and this year.
Agreed.
You know, their new additions are Naimja Belusia. I butchered the shit out of that. Otto Porter Jr., Chris Chioza, Andre Iguodala, Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, and Gary Payton II. Compared to all of the people they got rid of last year, they're not scoring as much as those groups, but they're creating more steals. They're having less turnovers. They cause almost 5 less fouls per game. They're overall shooting about 7% better. They're more efficient. And that is the main contributor to their success this year. It is not all because of Curry, but because the new players are just flat out more efficient in what they do than the players they got rid of last year.
All right. John, do you want to cover the Cavs since you're an extensive Cavs fan?
I'd love to cover the Cavs.
Probably won't have Ben's stats like Ben does, but
Oh, I have stats for the Cavs too.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I
Ben
can't
in
have
it.
one
Ben
goddamn
in it.
team. Well, let's look here. So, Cleveland Cavaliers is currently sitting 10th in the East. They are 9-9. Now, when we look at Cleveland, we're looking at a very young team. Really, their oldest players like Ricky Rubio and what's his name, Kevin Love, and they've
They
played
have-
together. Go ahead.
They have 9 players under the age 25 or younger that have played
Yeah.
more than 5 games in this year, which is huge.
It's a ridiculously young team, and the fact that they were going really strong at the beginning of the year was just awesome. Now, Kevin Love is he was sitting out for a few games. I'm pretty sure he still is. Colin Sexton is out for the season, so
Mobley's out for a few weeks as well.
always out for a few weeks. Who's the guy? Lori, is it Markkinen?
Yes.
Lowry Markkinen.
Lowry, that's his name. Lowry Markkinen. He's been out for a bit. So really, they have Darius Garland and Jared Allen right now, and Ricky Rubio and Dean Wade and all those guys. But a lot of their young star players are kind of sitting out, especially with Colin Sexton. I mean, he is I guess what you would say, the face of the Cavs. Sex land. It'd be Garland and Sexton. So I think right now we're sitting at a pretty decent spot. I think if we get into the play-in game, I'd be happy playing games, I guess. But I think it's really sparking a cool thing that's going to happen in the next 2 or 3 years, especially when guys like Isaac Okoro, Evan Mobley, and Darius Garland really get comfortable in their position.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have guys going nuts. You have an amazing starting lineup if you have Darius Garland, Colin Sexton, Isaac Okoro, Evan Mobley, and Jarrett Allen. If that is your starting lineup, I'm not upset.
I wouldn't be either.
I'm not upset.
You mentioned their extensive young core. There is not a single team that has a better young core than the Cavaliers do right now. No
I
one
agree.
comes close. In terms of like points, the young core, what I consider is 25 and younger. I consider that the young core that they currently have.
Agreed.
Their young core is producing almost 86% of their total points per game, 87.5% of their rebounds, 72% of their assists, 83% of their steals. Essentially all of their blocks as well, which is kind of funny. And yeah, their biggest thing is, I think they've dropped 4 straight now, which is kind of unfortunate. John alluded to the fact that it was because of injuries. I say their 2 biggest ones was Sexton and Mobley.
Yeah.
Sexton and Mobley total produce, 35% of the points, 29% of the rebounds, 27% of all the assists, and they're a huge contributing factor on the defensive end. And without them, they've severely show that they're severely missing.
Well, I will just point out here, Ben, that when we talk about Darius Garland in their most recent game, which was on Monday, the 22nd of November, they played the Brooklyn Nets. Fuck you, Luke. And Darius Garland had 24 points, 11 assists, and 5 rebounds. Isaac Okoro, who also started as, I believe, the shooting guard, had 15 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. Lowry Markkinen had 22 points, 1 assist, 8 rebounds, and Jared Allen 20 points, 2 assists, 15 rebounds. Kevin Love also did play that game. So I really trust Darius Garland, and I love the fuck out of Darius Garland so much. Not because he is a great point guard or a great teammate, but because he's a true point guard. And I feel like he's only going to get better. He reminds me so much of Steve Nash. He really does. Maybe without the really good shooting, but a pass first kind of guard who can shoot and can score the ball. And he's so smart. He is so smart.
I mean, to be fair, Darius Garland is shooting really well this year.
Of course he is, and he will improve.
Yeah, 45 from the field, 36, a little over 36 from three.
And that's not bad at all. That's really
No.
good. But I mean, you got Colin Sexton, who's a scorer primarily. You got Evan Mobley, who is going to improve from then on. I think right now you really have to focus on their only weakness is their defense in the guard position. Both Darius Garland and Colin Sexton are kind of like Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. They're kind of smaller. The thing is that Klay Thompson is a really good defender. He just can't defend anything above him. He can't guard the forwards or the centers. Whereas Sexland can't really do that either. And I'm not going to go and count on Darius Garland to go. Sexton is pretty good on defense, but he's not guarding anyone bigger than. It's just not going to happen. He's a small shooting guard, and I think the Cavs have a really bright future, but they're going to need to rely on Isaac Okoro and Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen on the defense a lot.
And Jarrett Allen actually isn't even averaging a block per game, which is kind of surprising.
I noticed that. It is really surprising.
Yeah, it's rare for a center to average more steals than blocks.
Because I would wonder. At first I blamed it on the fact that it's just a new team, and then I was like, well, he played with the Cavs last year, a little bit, but also like, why would you be averaging a good enough of points, good enough of rebounds, and good enough steals, but not blocks? I think it's a way with the coaching. I think it's what's his name, like JB Bickerstaff or something like that. I know it's Bickerstaff, but I think that the way they're doing their defensive sets doesn't set Jarrett Allen up for a lot of blockages.
Yeah,
blockages.
I watched one Cavs game so far this year, and I seen him on the Nets. He wasn't as bad with the Nets in terms of blocking. But then with the Cavs, I've seen like he's really like conservative, like underneath the basket.
Exactly.
He isn't as aggressive, which could be a coaching thing. Would all signs point to it being a coaching thing. If he was doing this stuff on another team with Brooklyn, and he's not doing it with the Cavs, it's got to be something with that. Or maybe he I don't know, doesn't want to be injured or something. I don't know how.
Yeah, but if it's the coaching thing, I don't understand why any coach would tell a guy don't jump with the don't jump with the guy driving. You know, as a fan, I personally hate seeing anyone like someone's driving, they take a step and then they just don't do anything. Like, what do you do? Like, that's shit. Like, at least make an effort to defend your basket.
Ben, can you look up real quick? Jarrett Allen, is there a stat on how many fouls a game he has? Is that
1.7?
1.7.
Yeah, he's not.
You just have them all.
I had a shit ton of things for this
What the
episode because I
hell?
thought we were gonna. I had everything like laid out for last week, but Luke had to get his computer reset, so we didn't have any more crashes.
Well, let's not jinx anything yet. Everything seems to
Hopefully,
be
we
going
don't have any more crashes.
Yes. But yeah. I mean, we can always go in depth more with it, like at a later time. But just thinking about it, like the Warriors are, what'd you say, 15-2?
Yep.
15-2, without Klay Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think that's going to hurt him when they get him back.
You do? That was my question.
I do.
Like, do you think he'll mold well with the team's new, how you say, game plan?
No.
Or strategy or whatever.
I think the first like 10, 12-ish games are going to be pretty rough. We might see them, I think at worst, lose 7 of those first 12 games that he'll be there just because they're trying to get him back in.
Mm-hmm.
But afterwards, once that initial grading period goes through, they'll be unstoppable. Just like when Durant went to the Warriors, they just came off the 73-9 season. they they look like they weren't going to be championship contenders for the first like 15-ish games, and then they all figured out how to click together, and they pretty much went on a 3-year unstoppable run.
Yeah, I feel like what's gonna happen though is I feel like Klay Thompson, obviously he hasn't played for 2 years. Um, so basically, I feel like they're gonna win probably about 3 games, but that's only because he'll probably have limited minutes and not a lot of touches, because they probably just want him to get back on the court and get that feeling back. But then once he starts to be more aggressive with the ball and shoot more, that's when I feel like if the game plan doesn't go well with him or doesn't mold well with him, that's probably where they're going to be losing. So I'm going to say like they win like 3 games, but it's not really because of Klay Thompson. It's kind of just them with him playing like 10 minutes.
It won't be, in my opinion, it won't be Klay Thompson's offensive adjustment to get back in, because he was always that spot up shooter. He had 60 points on like 13 dribbles or something
Yeah.
ridiculous like that. I think where they'll see his negative impact is on the defensive end, because he was a huge part of their defense and the guard position. And now he's had 2 different tendon tears. He's going to be very hesitant. And if I'm the other team, I'm attacking him with my fastest, most shifty player I can. So
I completely agree with you, Ben, on the defensive retaliation for Klay Thompson. I don't agree with you though, Luke.
Surprise.
But I will say real quick, Ben, you did say that the Warriors, once they kind of blended, they really went on like a 3-year unstoppable, run.
Yeah.
To that I reply 2016.
Came in after 2016.
KD did come in after 2016.
That's
And
what I
then
was
to
going
that I reply 2020, or was it 2019?
2019. But the only reason they didn't win the 19 championship is because they had Durant and Klay Thompson out with injuries.
Ooh.
If those two were healthy, no offense to the Toronto Raptors of 2019, they weren't going to win that series.
That's a debate that we could have for another time. But I don't necessarily disagree with you on that. I just needed to get in the fact that LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers stopped the Warriors. Anyway, I think personally, the Warriors are doing really well right now, and because of 2 players, Steph Curry and Draymond Green. Draymond Green is the most unselfish and one of the best basketball players I've seen on the court in a long time. He is so goddamn good at the sport of basketball, and his stats don't show it, which is so sad. It's so sad. But he is so good bringing every other basketball player together. Steph can go off. Steph can score 50 points, but that doesn't mean they're going to win the game. Draymond Green can score 2 points, and they'll blow out the other team because he also had 20 assists.
Yep.
Or something of the sort. He has a great defensive skill set. He has a great playmaking ability. Regardless of any of this, when you introduce Klay Thompson, the thing I think is going to be the problem isn't his play style. It isn't the fact that you're adding a brand new teammate. It's the fact that you're adding the name. You're adding the name Klay Thompson. And people are going to think, especially Steve Kerr or Steph Curry, hey, Klay Thompson is one of the greatest basketball shooters of all time. I'm going to pass him the ball, which is taking touches away from Steph Curry. It's taking touches away from Jordan Poole, from Andrew Wiggins, guys who are scoring really well this year. Their numbers are going to go down. Now, if they do what they should do, and that is introduce Klay Thompson slowly, I think they will do better in those games. To introduce the team, specifically Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins, who really haven't played with Klay Thompson yet, kind of an adjustment period where they can get used to how he plays, how he defends, and how the ball moves with him. But when they start to introduce him fully, if they aren't completely adjusted, I think that's when we're going to start to see the Warriors lose games. I also think Klay Thompson is going to be really hesitant, not just on the offensive end, but on the defense as well. So we'll see about that. But if I were the Warriors, if he can't come back at least a month before playoffs, I would not play him this year. Would not risk it because you have the contention to be the champion this year.
I think the timetable for him to participate in his first game is their Christmas Day game.
If he can come in the Christmas Day game, I say go for it. Why not?
I believe that's what, at least like the last few weeks I've been hearing, that they're still on target for him to make his first appearance in their Christmas Day game.
I would absolutely love for that to happen. Because I love Klay Thompson.
Mhm.
He beat the shit out of my Cavaliers, but he did so well. he locked up Kyrie so well.
Can't
And
hate
he
on
just-
greatness.
I can't hate greatness. I cannot hate greatness. I hate Michael Jordan though.
This is fucking Rudy Gobert.
Oh, wait a
day.
minute. Did you just count Michael Jordan as great?
Yeah, Michael Jordan's one of the greats. For
Okay,
sure he is.
All right, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Absolutely is. And so is Rudy Gobert.
Oh my God.
And so is Rudy Gobert.
Let
Rudy
this
Gobert Rudy
put it
Gobert should
everywhere.
be in
Oh my God.
hey, he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, where he's trolling. He's trolling.
I swear to God, I pinky promise. I pinky promise.
Wait a minute. Let's not. Let me get into announcing something first, and then we will. Okay. So, we are going to be doing an in-person podcast. First time ever. First time meeting Ben for me. So that's
Same
That's
here.
a good point. I never even thought about that.
yeah. So that's gonna be cool. Going to a Cavs game the day we get there, and then the next day, we're just gonna fucking go all out and record. Hopefully, maybe,
24-hour stream. I'm sorry,
Imagine,
go ahead, Luke.
Imagine. No,
Jesus.
I was laughing. That was a good one. But yeah, we're gonna hopefully try and get a couple episodes out of it. But we do want to get at least one big one with probably the most talked about topics that we wanted to do. So the ones that I have confirmed right now, we're gonna end this Gobert debate.
Okay.
Once and for all. Hopefully we don't choke each
Ben
other
and
out.
I did the same thing at the exact same
They did the air quotes. We're just gonna end it once and for all. We are not leaving until we get
Oh, we're not leaving until we beat it into John's head that he deserves
exactly.
that contract.
I might have to stay till Christmas. But yeah, we're gonna be doing that. We can talk. What was that one debate that we literally just wanted to do? You guys literally just said it that we can do.
We just said it. What?
Yeah, you're like, oh well, that's a debate for another time.
Oh, the Raptors winning the 2019 championship.
That we can do.
We could actually go back through like a few champions and say like, kind of view that, make it more than just the Raptors.
But the best
But
part
we
is,
could do it with like every single one of the Warriors, in my opinion.
Mhm.
You could do that with every single championship ever won.
The thing is, we're
make a
gonna
good
be
point.
with each other for like probably 2-3 days, so we have time to like game plan and stuff, which is
Yeah, we do.
great. So I don't have to try.
We never actually do.
No,
99% of the time we learn about the topics about 5 minutes before we start recording. So
if that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Me too. Sometimes I didn't have anything written down for today.
Well, we do have one topic that I really want to discuss.
What's that?
It's a LeBron thing.
LeBron James. I don't care about his ejection. He should have been ejected from the game. I care about his suspension.
Well, we will talk about that.
We need to talk about that.
We will talk about. That's why we wanted to keep this one a little short, because we want to get a lot of topics in. And what I was thinking is we can do a basketball podcast, super long one with all the topics that we discussed, and probably a lot more once, because we still got about like 2 weeks, two weeks before we do it. But and then we would also probably just have a chill podcast where we can just talk, tell funny stories, all that stuff. Get a little
I would actually love to have that.
That'd
chill
be
vibe.
awesome.
Yeah, so we're gonna try and do that as well, and yeah, hopefully get 2 episodes out of that little visit that we're doing together. So Yeah, and we also might make a video about the Cavs Heat game that we're going to, but that's if
That'd
we
be
have
dope.
time. Yeah. So yeah, we will try and end it there. That way we can get some topics going for the in person. If we do record before that, it's probably gonna be another short one, like a game or something. Just because we want to have as many topics for the podcast as possible. So if you don't see us before then, we will be in person. I will be touching Jon. Finally.
I get to touch my boyfriend again.
Oh, before we go, I want to show the people some. I was at a local antique shop. Yeah, we got a nice. Oh shit, you can't see it. A nice Lakers championship ring from. I think this is the 01 championship. Kobe baby. I think.
Ben made a really funny joke, and I can't remember what it was.
I don't remember because I did share these in the group chat.
I'm gonna see if I can't find it real quick, actually.
And
I don't
then
think I'll be
this
able
one
to.
was the 09. They went in? Yeah, 09. And this is also Kobe as well. These are really bad replicas, but like they have a picture of like Kobe's face etched on there, but it kind of just looks like mush. But yeah, these are dope.
I think I want to say the joke was about like having more
Oh
rings.
my god, Benjamin!
What?
You have an Excel spreadsheet of all these stats?
Yeah.
I just looked. I opened the Snapchat.
Yeah. How do you think I was able to get it? Like everything just like that.
Bro,
Oh my god!
bro, Ben, when it comes to stats,
I went all out for
when
this
it comes to stats, the spreadsheet is like Ben's Pornhub. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking Christ!
You know?
Ben went all out for like a 30, 45-minute podcast.
Well, we can discuss it more with the in-depth or the in-person as well. We're kind of just
Good.
glazing over the fact, but giving people a little taste, you know?
A little.
You know,
A
little
little
taste.
bit.
But even in this short episode, it was still about 55 minutes.
All right. Well,
On
we-
that note,
The good thing is we can never have anything short between us. So
exactly. So whenever we say we have a short podcast, it's probably not. You know, take it with a grain of salt. We'll say. But yeah, if I don't see you boys next time, then I will see you in person, and I will give Jon the biggest smooch.
oh, I can't wait.
I'll give Ben a nice firm handshake because then we just met. You know, we just met in person. A nice firm handshake, and then maybe the next day we'll kiss or something. Why did I say that?
gotta
This
get,
is weird.
gotta get it warmed up. Gotta get it warmed up first.
For real. But anyways, don't see us then. We will see you in the in-person podcast. We'll try and stream it as well, but take that with a grain of salt as well. But we will see you guys later.
See you later.
See you later.